Hello everybody, Poto here, and today, looking at a Derya Dy9z, D9ZY, I jumble it up a lot. This is a Glock clone from Derya. So the Turks made a Glock, and genuinely I like it. Alright, that's it, end of review, bye. No, I'm kidding. So the Derya Dy9z is a compact double stack 9mm pistol. It's essentially a Glock 26 clone, but it uses a 43X style grip, and it actually does take factory 43X mags. Now, it does come with a 15 round steel mag, very close to the shield arm style, and it is cut for a RMSC red dot, which I have a Osight K mounted on this. And then it also has a rail on the front, which I have a Olight PL Mini 2. You don't need those. I like having lights and dots on my guns. It's fun. This gun, out of the box, if we get into a serious topic, is okay. It does come with swappable back straps for different size hands, and if I actually open up the case, it does come with two other sized back straps. I currently have the largest one on there just because it ends up feeling the most comfortable in my hand, because I've gotten used to 5.7 grips where they're very, long. So having that extra room that I'm just kind of used to holding works out great. Also does come already cut out. This I did not have to cut. It is cut to accommodate pretty much any red dot you're going to throw on there, and actually a threaded barrel as well. I did have to cut it so it would fit with a light. But you can see just how much room they give you for red dots. It does have two mag cutouts. Comes with the little key, the little Torx key for getting your RMR cover off, which just goes right here whenever you aren't using it. Your chamber flag, a little brush, and a little cleaning rod as well, which is really buried in there. And then the most important thing, the flavor packet. We get the gun itself. It shoots okay. I do have to admit, I am not a Glock guy. I really like my Rugers. I'm really used to Rugers. They are kind of my go-to. That being said, this gun is definitely winning me over. It is actually pretty pleasant to shoot. Now, keep in mind, I swapped out the trigger connector in mine for a 3.5 pound connector instead of keeping the stock connector. I would highly recommend doing that. That made this gun so much better, it's not even funny. The trigger pull is so much smoother, it's a lot crisper, it's better. Shooting with it, I'm confident that even without the red dot, even though I'm more used to red dots and irons, just because that's what I typically carry and I use, my group shrunk drastically putting in the connector from the stock connector that came in this. Now, stock trigger pull felt like it was 5.5, 6 pounds. This feels like it's actually a little closer to 4, in my opinion. But my fingers are not calibrated, so I can't tell you for certain. Now, I'm still shooting a little bit left, but with this, I'm shooting high and left, not way low, way left. So that took out a lot of the skill issue I was having, just not being a Glock guy. You will end up needing, if you do the trigger connector, a full-size style, so one for like the 17, the 19, the 45. I'm assuming the 26 takes the same one. Yeah, as for if we get into shooting characteristics, you can see from the video, I'll have shooting up as I'm saying all this. It's a little snappy. It's a compact 9mm. I don't really think you can blame it for being a little snappy. Now that being said, it's very comparable to a Smith & Wesson Equalizer, in my opinion. It's not quite as straight back recoil. This does definitely want to flip the barrel up a little bit. The Equalizer is genuinely one of the nicest handguns I think I've ever shot in the compact category, just because it puts the recoil straight back. It is a very well-tuned handgun, and I really do like it for that reason. But this gives you a little bit of drama you want while still being perfectly controllable. You'd have to, like, try to miss a torso-sized target. I think I was going out to like 7 yards with this, 7 meters. I was shooting pretty damn good groups at 7 yards with this after the trigger connector. So this very good combo already. So for a $200 handgun, $220 if you don't catch it on a weird sale, and a $25 trigger connector, $250, you got a very solid handgun in my opinion. You need to do a trigger connector with this. That makes this gun punch well above its price range. It genuinely is a better trigger than my P320. And I do love my P320's trigger. It's very smooth. It's a range toy only. Gotta add that just before people are like, oh, Sig Simp. But like, no. This trigger feels better than my P320. It's just as smooth now. It doesn't have nearly as much of a spongy feeling when you get to the wall. It's very affirmative. Like, it tells you right then and there. It's like, you are at the wall. There is no questioning it. And it's very nice for that reason. If you get this gun, get a trigger connector, throw it in there, you will love this thing. Especially if you are a Glock guy who's in denial about Glocks being the worst form of any Glock. Considering every clone tends to be better than an actual Glock. This is just proof of that. For $250, you can get a better Glock than a Glock actually makes. Just saying. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you have something to say, feel free to leave a comment in the comments down below. And most importantly, consider subscribing if you liked the video. Yeah, thank you, and bye.